terribly forgetful, we have little reminders though. And when you smash your caravan to pieces, yeah, we're not just taking photos of everyone. We're going to put it on there. You have to have your big lights on all the time. We don't.
Peace, peeps. All right, this is a video that we have been trying to do for a long time, and we just keep getting distracted. So it's actually, how do we live in our caravan? What does our caravan have that we've created that might be a little bit different to how others do things? So look, as you know, we've got an Avan 555-3 Aspire. It's got the adventure pack, but it's also built on a Golf chassis. So what's going on here is a little bit more. We've got the independent off-road suspension. We've got DO35 hitch. We've got these stunning Boss legs. Now these things are great. You can actually prop the whole caravan up on these, but not when in the angle of a dangle like that. You've got to have them straight. We love the DO30. We love that Boss legs. A little bit expensive, we know. So up front, yeah, like I said just then, DO35 hitch. We've got the Boss jockey. We don't have a wheel. We have just this plate, and we've got it permanently attached with this anti-theft thing. Went for the 2 big gas bottles because we run gas heating, gas fridge. What we do have is the Safety Dave rear camera, and we didn't want to punch holes through the caravan or anything like that. So how I installed it, I ran it all the way underneath and then did this square section steel here, and then had the camera on it, so the cable comes underneath here. I just U-bolted it on, and yep, that's rock solid, and it will not move, and it means we didn't have to punch any holes where most people put their cameras. On here also we have the external shower. Now this external shower is on here at the back because it allows us to put our washing products here, shampoos and etc. And we use that stool down here. That shower was originally on this side, on the first one, and it is much better there. Cool. That is pretty basic on the outside. Let's have a look inside and see what Justine has done with the inside of our caravan. Knock knock. I'm coming to have a look at the inside of your caravan.
Welcome to my home on wheels.
All right, this is the inside. Yes.
Yeah. So we've popped up, and we don't have a huge amount of storage, so we have to be clever, I reckon, to make it work. But it works for us, so it's all good. Where to start? We've kind of tried to make it a little bit personalised, so I've got a little bit of sort of nice bits on, and some sign writing on the cupboards.
Yeah, just
on this one.
Just to give it our personal touch.
Yeah. So storage is always difficult. So we work off hanging shelves from Bunnings, and
yeah, everything's in the packing cells.
Packing cells. So that's how we work. We also on this trip have invested in little bedside bins. And the reason for that is so that we can put bits and pieces in and still open the cupboard doors, because otherwise you can't do that. And we can travel with them in there. So we don't open them out fully, but they just work as a bit of extra storage.
They're meant to be a bin, aren't they?
Yeah, there's supposed to be bins that you put
like a little bin bag in. And
yeah. But we have them as extra storage, so it works for us. The chopping board has to have multiple uses because it's actually quite heavy. So I generally sit on here when we're both in the van. So that's where I put my coffee cup. And then we use that on the little stool that's outside, and it's a extra tray.
And it goes over the sink as well, so
Yeah.
it creates a chopping board.
Also works as a very good pizza tray and cheese board.
Yes, cheese board. That has multiple
uses. And it has to work. It has to be because it has to work because it's heavy, so it has to earn its keep. I'm waiting to put this up in the ensuite because ours fell off, but these are what we use for the towels. So they just clip in. So rather than having towel rails, they just sit in there, and I
like them.
use that for the one in the ensuite. I'm just replacing it, so that's why that's there. Because we're terribly forgetful, we have little reminders that we've left the pump on, the inverter on, and the water heater on. So there's that there. Just
we hang them up.
We hang them up when we've put it on, just so that we remember to switch it off. So they just.
Didn't see it then. Your hand was right across.
Sorry. So to remember to switch it off. So they just sit there. Oh, we've just arrived, so I'm hoping that nothing falls out of this cupboard. No, we're all good. We have a little shelf just to give us a little bit of extra space in there, and that has our crockery, which is wonderful. It's the Corella. Corella? Corella.
So look at the label. Corella.
And
How good is that stuff?
It's very good.
Explain how we know how strong that stuff is.
Well, it's very good because it's square and it fits in really well. And when you smash your caravan to pieces, which we didn't actually do but happened to us, and it all falls out, it doesn't smash.
Yeah.
So I can vouch for the fact it's very good and strong.
So just as a heads up, we had our first caravan written off, and it stacked this side of the caravan. That whole kitchen unit there just got smashed in. The big gum tree hit here. Someone hit us and flipped us. All that was everywhere, and as Justine just said, it survived the crash.
So that's come from that caravan to this one, because we replaced it and we had exactly the same. We never use our cooktop. So we've just put some non-slip mat on and a perspex top, and this stays on, it never falls off, and it just gives us some extra bench space. Yep. And my coffee machine is currently still underneath in its secure place. So it bungee cords in, and that's the coffee machine, and the table bungee cords in as well, just to stop it from moving along. So the coffee machine sits on here. We also have bungee cords on the fridge and the freezer, and we put these on when we were going on to some rough roads. And I don't know whether they've worked or not, but they've not opened.
We hear so many horror stories of people's fridges opening up on corrugations.
Yeah, the doors falling off and everything else. So we just thought we'll just add them on just for a bit of extra safety.
Nothing happened.
And for those that maybe have been following us, this is our third fridge.
Yep.
Well, actually, second in this van, third overall. And it does seem to be working, and we are monitoring it at the moment, although that 24 degrees is not what the temperature is. It's picking up the canopy. But it seems to be working, so we're really happy with that.
Yep.
Do carry a box with us with just bits of sort of pantry, grocery sort of items, and that just sits by Johnny's bed, side of his bed when we're travelling.
We just drop that down there when we're travelling.
We added the lights here because we didn't have any lights. So we put them in, and they do dim.
No, these ones are on that button.
Oh, sorry, they do dim. And we made dimmable ones by the bed as well, because otherwise you have to have your big lights on all the time. We don't have the dimming sort of thing, so we put those on and we like those. The other things that we've added, again, because of storage, is the racks. We also have the little hooks for hats. But we have these on so that on either side, Johnny can put his jacket up here and it's not in the way as you're walking around. Or I sometimes put a shirt up there that needs to decrease. Is that a word? decrease. So yeah, if I've got a skirt or a dress that's in one of the packing cubes, I'll hang it up on there. And we do have a very cool...
This won't untangle easy.
It will.
Oh, it will immediately. Wow. Every time I do it, that will never untangle.
So we do have, this is our washing line. And if we're really desperate, we can hook it up onto here and run it across. So it becomes our little washing line. I love this washing line. And we also run it, it goes from the pop top hooks to the car often, to the canopy. And we have been known in the middle of the night when it's been raining and it's been out to suddenly rush out, go and bring the whole thing and have it hung up here. It's like we did Tanky's laundry. Yeah. What else? So we actually have a shower screen instead of a door.
Yeah, shower curtain.
Yeah. Which matches, for some strange reason, the bedding. I don't know how that coordinated, but yeah. So this, and it has little Velcro either side, so it doesn't come off. But we did that for a couple of reasons. One, to save weight. Did you mention about that we don't have a step?
No, I didn't mention the step.
So we don't have a step. We took that off to save a bit of weight because we quite able to get in. We took the door off for a few reasons. One, because we kept hearing about them coming off their runners. Secondly, because of the weight. And thirdly, when you're in here and you've got your towel rail behind it, it's so limited space. So we just thought we're happy with the shower curtain, and it's worked fine.
Shower curtain's better because it gives you more room.
Yeah, you can sort of move around, and because the Velcro's there, it doesn't open, but it just gives you more room to sort of move around.
Guess how we fixed it to the ceiling?
Oh, with more of these.
With another one of these.
And we have another one over the shower.
Told you we have plenty of these in here.
That uses, it's, if we've got jackets that we've come in from a hike and they're wet, or swimmers that we need to drip dry, they sit in there. So yeah. You'll have to come in here, but our drying line seconds as a towel rail, so that's in here. And what else? Tap. Oh, we changed the tap because we didn't like the little one that you couldn't get your hand underneath, so that's the same as the bathroom tap.
Kitchen.
Sorry, kitchen tap.
Yeah, we duplicated it.
We have a little light in here so that we're not disturbing everyone when we just need to pop into the loo. We have our stick-on mirror, which I love.
Yeah, this is a cool mirror.
So it just sticks on.
Like a suction pad, and then it just hooks on.
And then this hooks on. So cool. I love that. That's really cool. Nothing really to say about the shower except for we just tie up the shower hose.
They used to be all one, but Justine cut them down into 3 so we could just stack them nice and neat. And they just suck on as well. Yeah.
But the shower hose we tie up and Velcro to the side so it doesn't break, and it's been fine. It's never moved from there every time we've travelled. So that's our little thing. So yeah, the only other thing we've added is the caravan.
Yes, we installed a caravan, and that
we've loved that. That has been awesome. And yeah, I just come in, click it on here, and it is, when we were doing the Unidata, I was so scared, especially when we could not see the caravan behind us at times.
We hit some bogus.
Oh my God, we couldn't even find out where the windows were on the van. And we came in and yeah, it was so good in here. I was so amazed. We also have done the sofa. Johnny hates the sofa.
I'm not a fan of this seating arrangement.
And he hated it because it came out so much. So when he was sat on it, he was sort of like here and felt like he couldn't sit back. So we've taken the cover off the back and we've redone it, and it gives you more seating. And we also have shoe boxes underneath that we put a cushion on. I can't really do it because the table's here. The table's there. But you put the cushion on the shoe box for the shoes.
So the shoe box is 2 things: shoe box and a footrest.
And a footrest,
now
which would be in this direction.
And it's now comfortable.
I just haven't moved the table. So yeah, that works.
Yeah.
And part of our personalisation, we've got our wall of fame. So it's our family, our friends, people we've met on the way. Yeah.
Which is cool, this. It's all the people
So
that
we
with a
just-
Polaroid camera.
So if we meet you, you finish up on our wall of fame.
Yeah.
Well, not if we just meet you, but I mean if we meet you and yeah, we
And
develop a
there's
connection.
A connection rather than a hello.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah,
just
we want
taking
a photograph
photos
of
of
you.
everyone. We just put it on there. But all the things that we've taken off, so the step, the sofa, the door, we have it all available to put back on. So if we ever do sell
The legs,
Hester.
we change the legs. Yeah.
yeah, so we'll put the original legs back on. Everything's there. And we've really looked after it, but it has been... we have lived in here during the winter in Victoria. And for those who live in Victoria, they'll know how cold the winter is. We've lived in here for 6 months in winter. And look, that was challenging. And we were on power. So we did have an oil heater in here on permanently. Just to help us. It was really good. It was only small. It fitted underneath the table when the table was up. But we managed to live in here in winter in Victoria and we've done fine. We're currently travelling for 3 months. We've been on dirt roads. We've been on bush camps. Like where we are now, we're no water, no power. And she's doing really well.
Little
We
caravan.
love her.
And all right, that's about it, isn't it? That's a wrap.
I think so. Can't think of anything else. I mean, it just, yeah, we live very minimalist.
So there you go. That's our caravan. She's called Hester because the car's Mank and Hester. Put them together, Manchester. So that's our little walkthrough of our little home on wheels. Peace. Hope you liked it. We'll do some more videos of other bits and pieces as we move around. Peace. See you later.